What is going on, everybody? You see your boy rocking the Bartolomeo cut, you know what I'm saying? Dog, I am so hyped, man. I did not know that we were gonna get a trailer this early, and less than that, I did not expect even the slightest a Wano Country trailer. The moment that I saw this, because my cousin sent it to me this morning, I was like, you know what? I gotta react to this when I get back to the crib. So, with that being said, I expected us to have a carrot or end of whole cake, like Luffy and Katakuri, Mirror World type of trailer, because of the way that certain scans have been coming out lately. Like, it just recently got revealed that we're going to be having Carrot and Sulong Carrot at that in Pirate Warriors 4. So I was expecting that, you know, in the trailer, but no, we got Wano. So, with that being said, let's watch this trailer. It's about a minute and 27 seconds. Let's get right into this. In 3, 2, 1, let's jam. 4, 5. Dog, look at how amazing it looks.
なぜ和の国に入った？観光ではないらしいな。
No, that looks great. The sumo arena. The flower capital.
それだけだ。
Okay, year 4th Luffy going ham in Wano. You see the cherry blossom on the side. He's a carrot. No, carrot going ham in Wano, dog. Look at Zoro. Man, I really hope it has this Wano outfit. Is it X Drake? Bro, you got X Drake. Momonosuke. The flashbacks to Soul. Is that Onigashima? Bro, hold on! Wait. I'm about to go back in a second. Bro, so they are going to have one of those filler endings like the different Dressrosa. That's gonna be hype. But anyways, I gotta go back one sec. Luffy's talking to Momonosuke. He's holding him. He looks over. That looks like Onigashima in the background. Because you see the horns coming out the back. Yo! So not only are we gonna have Wano, we're gonna have a flower capital, or just a Wano Country side of the thing. They're gonna split it up like they did for Water 7 Andy's Lobby in most games, Rain Base and Alubarna when it comes to Alabasta, the beginning of Marineford and then the execution platform portion of Marineford. Like they usually tend to, for the bigger arcs, change it up, and like they gave one part to Jaya, another one to Skypiea. So I'm going to assume they're going to do that here for Wano. They're going to give us the flower capital and some stuff going down there, which I'm going to assume is going to be mainly filler, just due to the fact that they're developing the game now, and unless they decide to go strictly with the manga content, which I don't think they will, I'm going to assume that we're going to be having filler content within the Wano side and of course, in the Onigashima side. But we'll see what happens. Regardless, I'm excited because we're going to be fighting in Onigashima, man. Onigashima against Kaido? Now, my one big complaint that I noticed here in this trailer is that they're not in their Wano outfits. That's a massive thing that I was looking forward to. I really wanted to see them in their Wano outfits. Now, I'm still going to hold them to that because in Pirate Warriors 3, we had so many different outfits that we could choose from, especially in the DLC version that we got for the Switch, where we were able to pick from all the Straw Hat outfits from pre-time skip from like most of the major arcs. And then we were able to, of course, pick a lot of the movie outfits that we had Film Z. We had Luffy's fish outfit from Dressrosa. Then we had like their Dynasty Warriors type of outfits, their samurai outfits. And so I think that they're going to reveal possibly the Wano outfits later on down the line. I hope so, because that was something I'm definitely looking forward to, is wearing the Wano outfit and going ham in like Luffy's kimono and Zoro's as well, and the rest of the Straw Hats, like, you know, Sanji's outfit, bro, and using the I really hope that they have Stealth Black in here, dude. That'll be so goat. But yeah, definitely hoping that they add the Wano outfits, because it looks like they're definitely gonna have the music, and they're focusing a lot on the areas of Wano that we have seen thus far, and then we are going to see, because of course it's showing even the sumo area, which is going to air this weekend. But with that being said, I do wonder what what kind of characters from Wano they're going to have. Now, of course, we just saw X Drake, but are they going to have Hawkins? You know, I'm going to assume they are. I'm going to assume that they're going to have most of the supernovas, which was something that was missing from Power Warriors 3, was around like half of the supernovas. So I'm looking forward to seeing if they're going to add all of the supernovas now, especially with how important the characters like Capone were in Whole Cake. Are they going to have characters like Apu and of course Captain Kidd? Are they going to have you know, Bonnie and Urouge and whatnot in the game, and all the rest of the supernovas. So we'll see what happens there if they continue to announce them. So far, of course, we've seen X Drake, which is going to be exciting. Now, I hope that they, at the very least, have certain points in the game that are or that have been done in the anime. So, like for example, right now we just recently had that Hawkins battle in the anime. I wonder if they're going to have that type of fight with like Luffy and Zoro fighting each other, and then they go out, and even if they decide to do a normal Power Warriors fashion where it's done really, really quick. So like Luffy arrives in Wano, goes in, finds Zoro, and then Luffy, Zoro, and Tama go out and, you know, take out Hawkins. Excuse me, go to the next side. If they have the Sumo Uri, I'm going to assume they might have Urashima. So Urashima, and then, you know, go out and continue doing that. But like I said, I'm expecting them to have a lot of filler content within the Wano and Onigashima side of the story, which I'm definitely going to assume they're going to split, just based on that cutscene that we saw right there. But aside from that one, let me just skim through this again real quick. Loving the music. Looks like, see, they have the Amigasa Village. And then I really, really like the Flower Capital. The Flower Capital looks fantastic. It even has the colors correct and everything. The Sumo Arena right here, Bakura Town. The Flower Capital. Flower Capital looks really, really nice. Like, really, really, really nice. I do wonder if they're going to have Kyoshiro. That'd be nice. Or Komurosaki. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, Luffy fighting right here in Gear 4th against these enemies. And it looks like just random, the same type of random fodder pirates that we fight in Power Warriors 3. So I do wonder if they're going to include some samurai residents of Wano that we're fighting, or maybe some individuals from Kaido's crew that could very well be fighting later on, but that just depends. This could very well be something that is from the, in the Power Warriors games, they have something called the Dream Log or the Free mode. We could take any character and just fight on the Wano stage, but it's not the same thing with going through the story. So I'm going to assume that because Carrot is playable here in the Wano stage, and maybe that's the same thing for Luffy and Zoro, the reason why they're not in their Wano outfits is maybe because they haven't made it yet, but also because it's probably in the free mode, in the free log or in the dream log, where you fight in Wano, but it's not the exact circumstances. You know, you have different characters there in Wano that would normally not be there. So I'm going to assume that might be the case as well, just based on Carrot fighting here. Carrot looks like she's going to be a very fun character to play as. Can't wait to play as Sulong. That's going to be nice. Here we see some of Zoro's moveset as well. Looks very similar to his moveset in Power Warriors 3. X Drake, bro. But Momonosuke. I do wonder if they're going to, like, how far into Wano are they going to go? Like, are they going to allow Kinemon to be playable? I mean, I'm going to assume that they might, but they didn't in the last game, and that was whenever Kinemon was real. I mean, he's even more important to the story now than ever before. But especially like in the high of Punk Hazard, they still didn't let us play as Kinemon or any of those characters. Like, will they allow us to play as Kinemon or Raizo, you know, or Inarashi or Nekomamushi? This is gonna be the first game post Dressrosa, so who knows if they're going to even allow us to play as certain characters from the arc. I mean, of course, it's a given that Carrot is playable, but what about some of the other ones? We'll see. We'll see. But, yo, this scene with Luffy and Momonosuke is nasty. I'm looking forward to a scene like this in the actual series later on down the line, you know, right before they head on to Onigashima. Luffy and Momonosuke have that moment. And if they don't have it before Onigashima, which I'm going to assume, if they do have that moment, it's going to be very, very soon. But if they don't have that moment, then at the end of the arc, or in the Battle of Onigashima, I'm going to assume Luffy and Momonosuke are going to have another one of those moments in the same one they have in Zou, which is another fantastic moment. But it looks like Luffy's right in front of Onigashima right here from what I can see. But it's really hard to tell right there in the background. And then, of course, right here we end off the trailer with Luffy and Kaido in Onigashima. That's awesome, dude. With that volcanic and dust that was in the air, is that like them telling us that Onigashima is gonna be gonna take place like in a place that has a lot of like molten lava? It's gonna be really, really hot. Could be. Could be. But aside from that, solid trailer showing off the area of Wano, certain soundtracks. I mean, it looks great. The area itself looks great. I'm just wondering what they're going to do when it comes to the actual battles that you're going to be fighting, that the characters are going to be fighting against, and of course the outfits. You know, one of my favorite things about the video games, anime games in general, is using the different outfits for certain characters, and One Piece has always been good with that. In even like in stuff like Grand Battle, you were able to put on like Sanji's goggles for him to become Mr. Prince, and I always appreciated the type of stuff, because that's stuff that a lot of series don't usually like, or at least a lot of games don't usually put time into that type of detail when it comes to like putting on Sanji's goggles or Zoro's bandana, you know, putting on Usopp's goggles, you know. So and they've always done it, like being able to take off and on Luffy's hat, and take off and on Zoro's bandana. Like, I appreciate the small stuff like that. So I wonder from Pirate Warriors, in the same way that it has for the past 3 games, where it's allowed you to choose different outfits from different portions of the series, both pre and post time skip, if they're going to do that here in this game. I'm going to assume that they are, but because they didn't show it, we're going to hold off on that. But I'm going to assume that they are, because right here, these don't seem like people that you would fight in Wano. Like, on Wano, you would probably, well, but I don't know. It is Pirate Warriors, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Definitely looking forward to seeing more, and hopefully we'll get to see some more gameplay soon. It is Tokyo Game Show weekend, so they're going to be showing off some more stuff. If they drop a gameplay trailer, I'll definitely be watching that, because I watched the Wano game, or not, I'm sorry, the Whole Cake gameplay trailer after I did the reaction to that. So maybe this weekend they might do one for Wano. Well, we'll see. But looking forward to it, man. It's gonna be fun, and I can't wait to see what more they're gonna do with this filler storyline. And Onigashima, bro. I don't care if it's filler or not. I gotta be going in like somewhere against Kaido, dog, and Onigashima. That's gonna be nice. But yeah, man, I hope everybody has an awesome day. Let me know what y'all thought about this trailer, and about the certain possibilities that are going to be coming from this trailer, and are you sold yet into whether or not you want to buy the game? You already know. I'm definitely gonna buy the game, and I'm super excited to see what they're going to be doing, what more they're going to be doing here with the Wano arc. But I'm excited, and I'm glad that they confirmed the Wano arc, and even Onigashima at that, man. So it's gonna be nice. I hope everybody has an awesome day. Take care. I will see you on the comment section. One Piece greatness.